Hey everybody, welcome to the stream and welcome to Mega Man 5. Now you might be wondering, why am I playing 5 instead of, I don't know, 2 or 4 or any other ones? Well, you see, way back in the day, I didn't actually play a lot of Mega Man games as a kid because Mega Man 3 was the only one I actually owned as a kid. This is still my cartridge from like many years ago. And the place where I rented NES cartridges only had Mega Man 5 and 4 back in the day. So I was kind of limited into which ones I could play. So naturally, I really liked Mega Man 3, so when I saw the other ones, I rented them a lot, very frequently. So yeah, back in the day, I only got to play 3, 4, and 5, of course. Eventually, I played 1, 2, 3, all of the other ones. I played 1 through 11 and X1 through X5, and also the first Game Boy game. I also eventually bought my own Mega Man 2 cartridge. Okay. So, yeah, really, this some might think that this is not the one of the better Mega Man games. They might be like there are some flaws to this one, but I actually enjoyed this one. The kind of not as hard as like Mega Man 1 or 2, but sometimes I want to just chill out and play an easier game every now and then. So yeah, as you can see, I'll be playing this on the Wii Virtual Console. Actually, even though I only have physical versions of only Mega Man 2 and 3, I have all of them on digital versions of on the either on the Virtual Console on the Wii U, or I think 9 and 10 I have on PS3, 11 I have on Switch, X1, X2, and X3 I have on Virtual Console, and X4, X5 I have on PlayStation as well. So maybe at some point I might stream all of them eventually, but probably not in chronological order. I'll just stream whichever one I feel like. I'll be playing this with one of these. As the controller for the NES Classic fits on the Wiimote, so I can actually use this replica of the original NES controller to play NES Virtual Console games. So, but yeah, right now I need to use the classic controller just to move the cursor to start, and then I'll switch to the NES controller. So yeah, let's give it a shot. Let me just this minute here, and start. Now I can switch. In the year 20XX AD. Lots of explosions. Vicious armies of robots bent on destroying the world. And behind this destruction is... Dr. Light was taken. Proto Man? Mega Man's older brother? So yeah, intro music, pretty nice already. And that's, yeah, that thing that fell was Proto Man's scarf. How could you, Proto Man? Yeah, how dare you? Well, you'll pay for that. Yeah, I have both of them. Let's try and get him to pay for his crime and get Dr. Light back. Nice robot selection music as well. Oh yeah, by the way, since I already did this once, I gotta do this again. Ah, there I am. So I do. Which one do I choose? Always fun to do that. But yeah, let's go back to this. So yeah, this is the second game where... Oh, thanks for the sub, Haley. 3 months in a row. Nice. Thank you very much. So yeah, this is the second game that uses the Mega Buster, where you can... Well, I think they've always called the Mega Buster, maybe it's called the Charger Buster now. But yeah, this is the second game where Mega Man can hold a charge and fire a big beam. It started with Mega Man 4, but now in 5 I think the beam is much larger. And because this charge beam always does so much damage, you can actually beat all of these robots with just the charge beam, so I don't actually have to worry about the weapon weakness. Which is one of the things that make this much easier. But yeah, let's start with Gravity Man. I always kind of like his design. He's the one that is shown in the cover there. Gravity Man. Well, I'm not going to... yeah, charge sound can get a little annoying, so I won't be using a lot. But yeah, in this game you can just keep holding the charge shot and fire and then charge again. But yeah, maybe I'll leave it to only the stronger enemies, because the sound can get a little irritating. And already you get this the gameplay gimmick of this level is inverted gravity. It's kind of fun. Look at that. Just press backwards and forwards. And I'm falling upwards now. And if I want to do the slide, the same slide for Mega Man 3, I actually have to press up this time instead of down. Kind of confusing. Whoop. Oh. And there are also hidden letters in each stage, and where you can get the letters that form Mega Man 5, M-E-G-A-M-A-N, and the number 5. And if you get all of them, you get a additional little friend to help you out. I'm gonna see if I can do this. I think I can. Yeah, the weapons are not that hard to get. The letters, I mean. Ah, there it is. Every Mega Man game has to have this big stomping enemy. This is the one from 5. Ah, and you respawn. Ah. And charge. Uh-huh. Wait for the perfect moment. Oh, there is the first of the letters. Let's see if I can get it. Ah, I got it. Gotta really time your jump there. Very cool how they some of the enemies needed extra frames to make them look like they're turning upside down. Ah, come on. Well, not that I needed it. Okay. Hang upside up from the ladder. Ooh, tricky there. Okay, nice. Full life to the boss. And we gotta fight him upside down, of course. There he is. Okay, so he just walks around and keeps inverting gravity. And you gotta charge and wait for the middle moment. When we intercept each other while he's falling up and I'm falling down, and vice versa. No. Climbing can get a little tricky, but yeah, not a hard fight. He only shoots his little pellet gun, I guess. Very small cannon there. Although he can damage you if he collides with you while he's falling. A bit too early. And there you have it. So. Woohoo. Now I take your power. You got gravity hold. This is one of those screen clearing powers, which I probably won't be using a lot, but can be useful, I guess. Yeah, let's go Charge Man. I always thought he looked kind of cute, like a meaner version of Thomas the Tank Engine, I guess. Look at him. It looks like he could transform into a little tiny locomotive. And of course, train-themed level. I mean, they could have just called him Train Man instead of Charge Man, but oh well. Huh. Sometimes a sound effect will cancel the charge noise, so I can stay charged without hearing the. And of course, every Mega Man in the game has to have a new version of this little guy with the helmet. His name again? Metal? Mech? Something. And here we have the little train version. Ow. Now we have to fight Robot Chicken. Go back to doing animations for Adult Swim or something. Yeah, another very typical enemy of Mega Man games is the ones that spawn tinier enemies from its belly. In Mega Man 3 there was that Top Man, and there were in Gemini Man there was that giant penguin. Here we have giant robot chicken. Another version of the bat enemies as well. And there's another letter. I think I'll use Rush Coil this time, which is a little different than the one for Mega Man 3. In Mega Man 3 he had a coil on his back. In this one he has a coil on the bottom that I jump, and then I can do a second jump off of him. So I guess makes him twice as effective. So I can do 2 jumps now. Keep trying to kill them before they fire. Yeah, just gotta jump after they fire. I'm not stopping for anything. And one of these as well, that fires these homing missiles. Oh well, not ideal. Not going into the boss fight with not going to full health, but oh well. Look at him. He's so cute when he charges at me. He's angry. Oh no. Get away! No! Get away from me. No. Yeah, getting the hang of it. Probably won't survive this one, but he's also not that hard as long as you time your jumps correctly to get over him. Too early. Oh dear. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. So funny looking. Gotta wait for it. I can't damage him while he's red. Yeah, he looks like an angry cartoon character. Oh. And come on. One more. Oh. Got it. Recharge my own energies here. You got charge kick. Okay, who else? Who's next? Yeah, I won't do Crystal Man until after Starman because there's a very useful weapon with Starman. Starman's weapon is very useful in Crystal Man's stage. It's fine to use save states. No shame in that. I mean, I tried not to use it on stream, so because I think it will make it more exciting if there's more risk involved. But yeah, if you're playing on your own, play how you want to play. Gyroman, maybe. Let's go Stone Man. How about? Yeah. Rock Man versus Stone Man. Who will be the winner? Another variation. This time he spawns little guys. Come here. Yeah, I'm not ashamed to admit that I've also used save state in a few games. Like Castlevania 3. Could not finish that without save state. And here's another letter. I did finish Castlevania 1 without save state, but... Or maybe sometimes I'll use, when I practice Double Dragon, I use save state to practice the final boss, and then I try the no saves run. After I had enough practice. Hey, another one. Another game that I always had as a kid, but was never able to beat was the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 game. That one I can get to the final boss, but then I can never beat the Shredder. I was only able to do it. With save state, and I knew it. Then I got the life back then. Although, yeah, there were a couple games that I never thought I would be able to beat, and then I eventually got it. I never thought I'd be able to actually beat Double Dragon because I always had a lot of trouble with it as a kid. And then that Ghosts and Goblins, always was very intimidated by that game. But then when I actually gave it a shot, hey, I managed to do it eventually. So yeah, but like I said, if you're satisfied with your victory, then it's not a big deal. But if you want to first play with save state and then try again without it, if you are not satisfied, then more power to you as well. Try that. Aha. Use those iframes. Like maybe there was that a little Twitter controversy where I think it was Mike Matei mentioned that if you use save state, then you didn't actually beat the game. And I mean, I can kind of see where he was coming from. Is if he thinks of a game as a challenge and if he thinks as save states as kind of cheating, then I can see why he would think that cheating means you didn't actually beat the challenge of beating the game. But beating a game also, I think it shouldn't be like this binary thing where you beat it one way or another. You beat it like this or you didn't beat it. It should be more of a spectrum, like, you know, where there are like many ways to beat a game. You can use it with cheat mode, you can use it with play it in easy mode, or play it in many ways. And yeah, some of these are more impressive than others. Like if you beat a game with like if you beat a first-person shooter and you tell me that you used God mode the entire game, then yeah, that's not very impressive. But yeah, but you could also not use God mode, but just play it on easy mode. Does that mean you didn't finish the game if you played it on easy mode? Or you can use a level skip to a different level. Like if you use a password, does that count? But yeah, it's a very fuzzy definition of what it means to actually beat the game legit, you know? So it shouldn't be like, if you do it this way, you did it. If you didn't do it this way, then you did not. So. And of course, you can beat it in normal difficulty, but then someone might come and beat it in harder difficulty, or beat it without taking damage, or without losing life, or beat it in record time. So yeah, there's always some way to beat a game in a much more impressive way. The way I see it, as long as you're transparent about how you beat a game, as long as you're not like lying about it, then yeah, it's fine. No, there's no big deal. Like there's an analogy that I thought about was like, I'm not going to shame you if you're not able to like run a marathon, but if you signed up for a marathon and then started racing and then you got into a car and went straight to the finish line and you crossed it, and then you start telling people that you ran a marathon, then yeah, I'm going to shame you. That I mean, I don't. It's kind of not fair to the people who actually did it the hard way, I guess. If they're getting the exact same kudos, so yeah, you shouldn't be shamed for using save states, but I guess you don't get the bragging rights if you do. Yeah, some people do care about people not using shortcuts or cheats to beat a game, because yeah, look at all the awesome games done quick with like the glitchless runs. People like watching people play a game as in the hard and more impressive ways as possible. So there is some merit to the people who do put in the time to practice a game. I just don't think that, yeah, there shouldn't be like this gatekeeping of, oh, you did not beat the game if you use this. Like I said, as long as you're satisfied with your victory, no one else has to be. You don't have to prove anything to anyone. Okay. Come here. Just jumping around. Ah. Yeah. Come on. Yeah, he's also very easy if you, as long as you avoid his jumps. Ooh, the better rock will win here. May the best rock win. Stone versus rock. You got Power Stone for the Dreamcast. Hey, thank you. I always wanted to play that game. Okay, let's see. Yeah, let's go Starman. He's just wears a big star on his chest. Entire body is one big star. And yeah, this level has a lower gravity. And a meteor shower, apparently. I mean, having lower gravity is not that unusual but usually it's for wait for underwater levels. This time is this, I guess, you're in another planet so with lower mass. Ow. Or maybe a space station. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense that a Starman would have a very starry background. Oh, got a little too close to those stars you don't want to touch. Uh-oh. Dodge the meteors. Just get it from here. If you hit them before they come out, you can kind of beat them easily. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. Now where was the letter here again? Oh, there it is. Ow. Okay, let's try not to jump any higher than necessary. Get a little close. There we go. Yeah, just like in although you can always use iframes to get past these spikes. Ow. Yeah, just like in the underwater levels of Mega Man 2, whenever you have a low gravity level, you're bound to have spikes on the ceiling like that. Just to make sure. Oh dear. Oh, needed that. Thank you. So generous. Oh, this guy. Kind of looks like or at least behaves like an enemy from Mega Man 2, but that one was being ridden by, one of those Sniper Joe's enemies. Okay. A little tricky now, oh dear. Stop throwing rocks at me. Whoa. And these troll missiles, you just know there's going to be a part where you need to jump over a pit and one of those will jump from the pit. Yeah, they look like they have tiny faces. They're very cute. Okay. I do prefer the boss music for Mega Man 3. It's much more ominous. This one's, I mean, it's a little too happy, I guess. Or a battle music. Whoa. Okay, just gotta wait for him to release his shield. His star shield. Ah, come on. Yeah, as long as I keep moving, he'll... Whoa! Yeah, while he's frozen, while he's throwing his star shield, so I can hit him. What? Come here. Almost there. One more. Come on. And bam. I think Leaf Man was much harder. I mean, from I remember playing and from the fight from Mega Man 3 where I had to fight Leaf Man. Ooh, got Star Crash and Super Arrow. Hey NBK, welcome. Going through. Oh yeah, as you can see, most of the bosses you can beat with the Mega Charge Buster. Not that they're not very hard, so it's overall a very chill game. The other Mega Man games, you have to kind of remember, oh, which one's his weakness again? This one? Nah, not so much. Going up. No, I'll probably use their weaknesses once I fight them again. I'm not doing a Buster-only run. Especially since some of the enemy weapons can be useful outside boss battles, which I always appreciated when Mega Man games do that. They have a weapon that you can use for regular enemies. Yeah, I'm just using the Buster only because I think I saw a damage chart that actually showed that the weaknesses will do like 4 damage and the Charge Buster will do like 3 damage, so it's not that much weaker than their actual weaknesses, so... Okay. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh. Little free extra life. Oh no. Okay, yeah, those will go up, so I'm gonna get rid of these guys first. Spinning around. Uh-oh. Get rid of these. Pretty nice music here, too. Okay, which way do I go? Okay, this one worked. Ah, the stomping enemy again. Ah! Yes, downward thruster is just to make it even more of an impact. Ah, there. Ah! Gotcha. Yeah. Oh, there's another ladder. Oh no. Oh yeah, that one will get a little tricky. I have to actually fall a little bit and then jump off. Ah. Oh. Okay, one. Now. Oh. Didn't jump fast enough. But that's okay. I think you keep the letters even if you die, so... How many lives do I have in it? 7. Plenty. Ah. Yeah, they really give a lot of extra lives here. Oh dear. Oh no. Ah. Ooh. Okay, now a little tricky because you have to worry about how much you jump. Okay. Oh no. Okay. Ah! Nope. Yeah, I really have to jump there before the elevator reaches that level. Yeah, of the original 6 on the NES, 3 is my favorite because that's the one that I played a lot as a kid. But yeah, I like 4 and 5 too. 2 I think is okay. I get why most people love 2 because that's the first one that was really establishes a lot of the Mega Man formula. But I like the slide and rush and the charge buster in the other games, and Mega Man 2 doesn't have any of that, so you kind of miss it. But yeah, one is of course is the least good one, I guess. I wouldn't say the worst, but Mega Man 1, yeah, is the most. You can see that there were underdeveloped ideas there, stuff that they didn't reuse in the other games. And yeah, Mega Man 3 has a lot of flaws, but I think it introduced way more cool things to the franchise than to make up for its flaws. So. The rush and the slide. Okay, yeah. Oh. Okay, thought you were going to. Ah, I see. Okay, you don't. You land in front of me. Okay. Got his. Yeah, both 9 and 10 they removed the slide and the charge shots. They did give the charge shot to Proto Man in 10 and 9. You could actually have you had a DLC where you could play as Proto Man. I remember getting that for the Wii. And you could use. Oh, come here. Brute forcing you. Ah. Okay. Ah. Come here, you. Ah. Gotcha. I tried playing Mega Man 10 through as Proto Man, but I thought it was way too hard because I think you take more damage and you deal more damage, but you take more damage as Proto Man as well. So it's kind of like hard mode. You got Gyro Attack and Rush Jet. Nice. So yeah, no Rush Marine this time. This. Okay, which one? Napalm Man. Napalm Man can get kind of hard in his fight. Wave Man. Let's go Crystal Man. Now that I have Starman's weapon, level should be much easier. So he has 2 crystal balls on his forehead and on his chest. This one also has very pretty level. Ah. I mean, when you think of crystal, you might think of these uncut crystals like naturals, but in his case, I guess it's like more like a crystal ball. Well, that's why has those on his forehead. Yeah, this is the very troll part. You think you can jump, and then they damage you and you fall into the pit. Come on. What? If you jump right after... Oh, hey, Eddie. Oh, thanks. Ah, the crystal version of Sniper Joe. Ah. More lives. Cool. Here you go. This is the part where I really need this Star Crash. This one, I died a lot by trying to jump here and then falling, getting hit by those crystals, but if I use the shield, the shield will absorb the crystal attack and then you can jump safely. It's a little trick here to avoid getting hit and falling, losing a life. Crashing in. Just jump safely. Paper phone buttons. I never played the Mega Man Zero or the ZX games, but I did play Mighty Gunvolt, and I did enjoy it. Or not Mighty Gunvolt, what's it called? The other one. Mighty Gunvolt was the 8-bit version. I did enjoy that one, and I assume that I think that was kind of based on the same gameplay as the Zero games or ZX games. So yeah, since I like that one, I imagine I'll like the Azure Striker Gunvolt. That was the one. Complicated name there. Do I want that M? I'm not sure. Might as well. Boing, and then boing. There you go. Yeah, I played it on the 3DS. Oh yeah, turn this way. Got it. Yeah, fine. Remember just in time where the letter was. If you didn't turn to the left there, you would have missed it. Uh-oh, you're again. Ah! Ah! Yeah, these stompy enemies take a lot of health away. Ah! You know what? Ah. I was just going to ignore him and go straight for the door, but he got me first. That's fine. You like I said, you don't lose your letter if you die, so I don't have to worry about it again. And I have plenty of lives, like 7 lives left. No big deal. Gonna look like road signs, these guys. Ah. Yeah, some enemies you have to use the... No, I'm just gonna get you from up here. Much easier. Some enemies you really have to use a charge shot just because they're too low, they're too short, and your regular shot will just go over them. There you go. Hello, Crystal Man. Ah! Yeah, one thing I don't like is when you charge your shot, but then you take damage and it cancels your charge. Ah. Oh no. Ah. Thought I could. Okay, you're kinda kicking my butt here. Ah, dear. Oh no. Ah. Whoop. Meant to slide there instead of jumped. Yeah, I'm hoping for a newer Mega Man game, of course, but I'll be happy with either X9 or Mega Man 12. Ow. These jumpy enemies always a little harder to hit. Ah! Dang it. Ah. Hate it when I missed my charge shots. Okay. And ah. Ah. Come on up. Aha. Almost there. Whoop. As long as he doesn't do this. Oh dear. Ah, come on, a little bit more. Gosh. 1 hit point left. I never actually played the... I mean, I think I played a little bit of Mega Man Legends 1, and I thought it was a little too hard to control. I might give it another shot at some point. I don't know. I wasn't too fond of it when I first played it. You got Crystal Eye. Yeah, I'll leave Napalm Man for last. Let's go Wave Man first. Kind of cool design too. This big harpoon cannon there. Very... Oh. Yeah, his level also very... looks like a... some kind of processing plant, or... I can stay here and be safe. Okay, whoa! Okay, didn't mean to get that one. I wanted to get that. Such a tease. Okay. Avoid this. Ow. Ah, these. Stepping on bubbles. I think these make a return in Splash Woman's stage in Mega Man 9, I believe. Ah, oh. Okay, jumped a little too early there. Kind of bubble elevators. Yeah, you can step on the bigger ones indefinitely, but the smaller ones will pop. No, no, no. Yeah. Kind of have to know where the next bubble will appear, so you're prepared to go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ah! And now, time to go for a ride. Woohoo! Mega Man on the jet ski, I guess. Well, I can just sit this way and keep firing. Oh yeah, the guys come up from behind as well. Aha. Okay, maybe not complete, maybe not... Ah, not next to the edge of the screen, but... Ah. And I think the next letter is over here. I have to jump at the right time. Oh. I mean, I kind of like it when levels have this kind of variation in the gameplay. It doesn't last too long, but enough to make it a little different. Gotta keep an eye out for the letter. Hey, no left. Yeah, if I miss it, oh, there it is. Ah, I got it. Like I said, if I missed it, I would have to come back here to this level. You can revisit levels after you defeat the boss, if you want to try and get the letter again. Got one shot before the door closed. Okay, yeah. I think he's not... His pattern's not that hard to figure out. You just have to... Yeah, go under. Wait for him to shoot. Go under him. Wait for him to shoot. Go under him. Yeah. Oh. Gotta time correctly your jumps. So he shoots underneath you. Oh. Now. Yeah, see. Oh. Gotcha. Yeah, in previous Mega Man games, sometimes if you try using the Buster weapon instead of the weakness, the bosses are way harder. This one, you can easily get all of them with just the Buster. As long as you remember their patterns. You got Water Wave. Okay, Napalm Man. Yeah, this one also a little harder if you... I mean, not that hard if you remember his patterns, but might take a few tries for me to remember his patterns. Ah. I think there was some controversy about this level where people might have thought that maybe like Napalm Man with this kind of tropical looking jungle, is this a reference to Vietnam or something where napalm was used? Kind of morbid. Don't know if exactly if that was what they had in mind, but I guess kind of hard to make a level this old. Hey, Elemental Knight. Yeah, like I said, even though this might not be considered the best of the Mega Man games, I still really enjoy it. So the levels and the music are quite nice. Yeah, I think I got most of them except the only one left. Okay, this one's a little tricky because if you stand on this side, you get pushed on one side. Okay, be careful. Oh no! Ah no! Come on! Go away! Go away! You're very irritating. Rid of these guys and get rid of you. You're very irritating. Look at how fast he moves. Ah! Go away. Hey Eddie, what you got for me? Nice. How many? 9 lives now. You again. This time you're firing green rockets instead of purple ones. Ah, there's the end. Okay, can I get it? Gotta go for it, come on. Got it. Oh. Facing the wrong direction there. So yeah, now that I got all the letters, I get to summon Beat. Oh, little friend. You will attack enemies for me. Come on. He's trying his best, come on. Okay. Oh, he disappeared. I have to summon him again. Come on, Beat. Help me out. Yeah, go. Go beat him. There you go. Just wait. Leave these. Oh, no. High on 1-up drop rate? Yeah, I mean, so far I've had a lot of 1-ups, but... Whoa. Okay. Ah, there's the troll. Okay, get rid of you. Ah! Little missiles with faces on them. Look at it. Ah, won't catch me a second time. I'm ready for you. I'm Beat's out of energy. Okay. I mean, maybe the faces weren't intentional, but they do look like it. A big tank on the background there. Oh, yeah, I probably won't win this fight, but I guess I'll use this to practice his patterns. Okay, let's see. He fires 3 shots, and then I get closer to him. Yeah, I think it's... Oh. Okay. I'll get it. Oh. Okay. Whoops. Okay, I think I got it. Just gotta wait for him to do his big napalm bombs. Uh-oh. Then get closer to him. Wait for him. Jump. There. Whoops. Meant to slide there. Whoa. And slide under him once he jumps. Whoops. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I think I got it. And boom. I don't think 2 is... I mean, 2 is much easier than 1. 1 has some very hard bosses after the Robot Masters, but compared... I think 3 is much easier than 2, and at least if you use all the weaknesses, weapons, and I think 5 is the easiest of all of them. You got Napalm Bomb. And there we go. The fight against Proto Man himself. The guy has his own castle with his face on it. You get the game theme song. The title theme song. Whoa. Oh. Whoa. Oh dear. Oh, I don't like how the way he's looking at me. Ah! Phew. Ah. Well, you know what? Now that I'm fully loaded, fully equipped. Oh dear. Neat. Ah. So I can also use the super arrow. Because steps like this. Yeah, I think this is one of the bigger, the fun of Mega Man games is knowing when to use all the different weapons and abilities you gathered throughout the fights. Because yeah, in the first part of the game, the designers don't know which order you handle all of them, but this time they know that you have all of these weapons available, so they can put all different challenges that you will require some of these to overcome. Okay. Uh-oh. Yeah, like I said, is the fun. You can try like beating the game with just a regular weapon without using any of your abilities, but I think part of the fun is to figure out which weapons to use where, and then you get rewarded by having an easier time. Uh-oh. I mean, maybe people sometimes look down on making games easier, but as long as you're having fun with this easier game and not feeling too bored, I guess. Didn't jump in time. Oh, look. Already lost a lot of lives here. Need another checkpoint. Or maybe, yeah, maybe I'll need to go use another ability there at that point. Rush Jet is not cutting it. think there's a way for you to actually use the super arrow and then climb right as it's going, and then you can fly on the arrow. Let's see if I can do this. Super arrow. Yeah, there you go. Very fun. Let's see, do I have a weapon that can get them up there? Yeah, the gyro attack. Ah, but... yeah, there you go. I have to actually press up. Yeah, I need some help back. Yeah, more arrow. There we go. So yeah, to me it's all about making the game as fun as possible for you. If making the game fun for you means making it easier, go ahead. If it means making it harder, go ahead as well. Missed it. Okay. Ow. Actually, no. There we go. Oh, no. Oh, NBK already played X1 and X2 on stream? Cool. Must have missed it. Might. Oh. I think I remember MXA Ghost playing the Legacy Collection as well at some point. Ow. Hey, you know what? Do I use an E-Tank or not? Yeah, I don't want to have to repeat anymore. What? Ah, these. Ah, no, no, come on. Oh no, what do I do? Oh dear. Help me, Rush. Yeah, maybe I should have waited and seen the pattern before I jumped. I haven't played this one as nearly as much as I played Mega Man 3, so that one I know all the patterns by heart. This one, I don't. Okay. That one. And over there. And then I jump. Okay. Got the pattern. Okay, come. Actually, go start it over. Here, over here, and over here, and this one, and then there. There we go. Hey, Lep. Okay, hang on. Let me observe first. Oh, you know what? Just gonna do this, and yeah. Just gonna bypass this whole thing. Ah, go away. What are you doing? What do you want? Get away from me, you. Okay, more super arrow. Yeah, I've already beaten all the robot masters. Now I'm in Proto Man's castle, trying to rescue Dr. Light, who's kidnapped. Okay, first boss. Weird tank monster or tank robot. Huh. Okay, all he does is ride around and... Ow. Okay, kind of hard to jump over, but not impossible. Okay, oh, he's getting faster. Oh no. Ah! Get away from me. Oh no, come on. Ah, almost. 4 lives left. Oh, I think I can do this. Wait for him to reach this place. This part of the screen. Yeah. Ah. Gotta get the timing of his shots correctly. Oh, he's good. Getting faster. Oh no. Ah, get away from me. Ah, no. Don't do it. Ah. Oh. Time my jumps correctly. Ah. Uh-oh. Yeah, he gets a little tougher once he gets faster. Ah. Ah, jumped at the wrong time. Ah, come on. Sounded good. Okay. Running out of lives here. I might even use an E-tank this time if I don't get it. I think this is, yeah, this is the hardest one of the Proto Man bosses. Just because of how faster he goes. The other ones, much easier to remember their patterns and avoid. Okay, gotcha now. Nice, I didn't need to use an E-tank. Still on the nice music. Just appreciate it. Okay, wrong way. Well, okay, my weapons don't recharge between levels. I was wondering. Okay, rush coil or arrow? And see the enemies outside of their themed stages. Get out of here. Ooh, good thing I didn't fall that. Okay, I think this part was a little tough. Let's see if I can manage it. No! Tried to hit him before he appeared, but nope. And I got all the way back here. Yeah, this is that part can be a little tough. I might use Rush Jet there. What? Run through, come on, run through. You. Yeah, stream elements can be a little late on the announcements. Oh dear. Okay, here you go. No. Okay. Okay, a little careful now. Okay, these guys I can just do this safely. Yeah, wait for them to fire. They have a shield while they're charging their crystal, I guess. So they're crystallizing their shots. Okay. No heal health, huh? Yeah. Which one do I take? Aha. The one with the E-tank, of course. And then I go back. And get the one with the health. And go back. Ah. Whew. Okay. Ooh, I can use that. Can use an extra life. Only have one life left, so let's see. Can I? Aha. Got it. Woo. Okay. Ooh, nice. Needed that. Okay. Back to full health. Nice. Yeah, I'm just going to ignore that. Oh dear. Okay. Ah! Never mind. Not in full health anymore. Oh, I could have used that. Uh-oh. Ah! Get away from me. Oh no. Nice kitty. Okay, do you... Any of you drop a health? Come on. A life. That works. But yeah, this guy next guy should be a little easier than the previous one. Oh, I just gotta time my shots to when his barriers are crossing. I guess they're going around him. If I hit them from the side, they will block my shot. And yeah, he's not that as hard to avoid as the other one. I think he also gets faster and faster, but I can just easily jump over him. Ah, come on. One more, come on. There you go. First try. One more boss, and then we face Proto Man. Make him answer for his crimes. Yeah. You again. Hate this guy. Ah. Hey, Gucci Boots, welcome. Oh dear. Ah. Oh no, two of them. Ah. Get away from me. You. Fine. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother that one. Full health. Ha. Time. Always nice when you time your shot for exactly when he lifts his shield. Oh dear. Okay, let's go. And up, and up, and up. Yeah. Nice starry background again. Not quite as starry as Torman's, but Still nice. Huh? Uh-oh. Ooh. He missed. Oh. Ah, come on. What? A little dangerous here. Okay. Ah. Come on. Phew. Trying to conserve Rush Jet and any other kind of shortcut for these levels when I really need them. Okay, now I need either Rush Coil or Arrow. Oh, I'm running low. Oh dear. Gotta remember to refill them. Uh-oh. Okay, ooh. Could use one of these. Yeah. Ah! Ah, come on. Dang it. Iframes didn't save me this time. Okay. Yeah, I'm running low on Rush Jet, so... Aha. Ah, okay. It's gonna have to risk falling on these spikes. Phew. That's not the... Oh, okay. Uh-oh. I think I can attack down as well. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, it's all about knowing what weapons you have and when to use them. Uh-oh. Ah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ah. Got cornered there. Okay, one at a time. Huh? And up. Ah, come on. And now. Oh, I knocked you again. Go away. Ah. At least I have way more E-tanks now. 5? Yeah. Uh-oh. I'm very tempted to use Rush Jet here. Try and conserve it. Oh dear. Ooh, actually. Ooh, I actually need more Rush Coil. Don't know what we might need. Extra height. Okay, final boss before the final boss. Guy with big cannon. Ah. Ow. Just keep getting closer and closer. And then, oh dear. And I'm stuck. Ow. Ah. Ah. Oh no. No, don't do. Ah. Okay, one more and ah. Dang it. Only he had, if he had landed a little bit close, a little bit farther to the right, I'd have got him. Ah. Ah. Uh-oh. Ah, nope. Thought I could slip between them. Like this. Ah, boy. No. Ah. Managed to escape. Uh-oh. Ah. Oh no, I don't have enough room. Okay. Gotcha. Here you go. Time to face Proto Man. Ask him why he took Dr. Light. And he left his scarf behind. Ooh. Ugh. Okay, very scary. Okay. Ah. There you go. That isn't Proto Man's whistle. Who are you? Ow. That is Proto Man's whistle. And he has his scarf. So he's not the one who took Dr. Light. It was a fake all along. Oh dear, and now we have a super robot that's like a combination of all the previous bosses. Ah. Yeah. He jumps like the third one, he has the barriers like the second one, and he fires like the first one. Oh dear. And actually not quite as hard. So, as long as you remember his patterns. Ah. Ah. Whoa. Oh no, 2, 3, yeah, 3 shots. Oh no. Ah, mistimed. Ah, I gotta do this again. Whoops. Jumped a little too high there. Yeah, how many lives do I have? I have to... 0, okay, time to use the E-tanks. Aha. Well. Ah. Nah. Keep thinking he's going to shoot his barriers when he just shoots his regular shots. Gotcha. Didn't even need to use the E-tanks. Yeah, who's behind this fake robot? You've done well, Mega Man. I never expected you to defeat my powerful Dark Man robot. Aha! Until now I have managed to frame Proto Man for my crimes. But now the real Proto Man has appeared and spoiled my plan. Dr. Light is a captive in my lab. Come if you dare. Ha ha ha. Come on, do the eyebrow thing. Do the eyebrows thing. Yep, now we have to face Dr. Wily in his castle. Ooh, more E-tanks? No, don't mind if I do. Could use more lives though. Ah! It was kind of a troll there. Game over. Oh well. End stream, man. That's it. Bye, everybody. Nah, just kidding. Let's continue. I mean, there's a 50-50 chance when you're doing it the first time. Once you learn, you know the right path to go. These older games is all about learning how it trolls you, so you don't get trolled again. Yeah, look at that, extra live. A little too late there. But yeah, if I had one more life to go, I would not have gotten that game over. But it's really about your management of lives and E-tanks, and when is the best time to use an E-tank, when is the best time to just let yourself die and try again with another life. So sometimes, depending on the situation or how many lives or E-tanks you have left, you have to make that call. I guess it was. I paid for my hubris of mentioning that how this was the easiest game in the series. Other one, I didn't get a game over in Mega Man 3. Try again. Ooh. Ah, come on. Come on, let me get up there. Nope. Ah, gotcha. Got it. Ah. Ooh, not quite. Very scary to jump on rolling platforms like that. Clear this blocks before. No. Yeah, this also very scary part. I'm getting. If I get squished, that's an insta-kill. Oh dear. Okay. No. Ah. Barely. Escaped. Yeah, much harder to defeat this robot chicken with on the stairs like that. Okay. Ah. There are two of them. They're clipping into each other like that. What? Ah, come on. Hey, nice. No. Ow. Oh. Aha. Okay. Might use an E-tank here. I have way more E-tanks than I have lives, so... Oh, this guy, yeah. I remember. Yeah, I'm using an E-tank. It's not that hard, but just in case. I had to fire at his body to make them come over here so you can hit his face. Whoa. Okay, careful not to fire at it prematurely. He fires tiny versions of his face. His head. Okay. Fine. Oh, dang it. I hate it when they push me out. Yeah. My 2 shots so I can have enough time to charge. Oh dear. Okay. Come on, over here. Yeah. Oh dear. Ooh. Managed to escape this time. Oh. Yeah. Could have been better. Oh no! Oof. Okay. Yeah, to pick 2 shots, one after the other, then... What? Okay. Okay, maybe a couple more. Oh, one more, yeah. Phew. I think I still like the Dr. Wily's castle in Mega Man 3 better. The design was much more imposing, I guess. Ooh. Not quite far enough. But as usual, there is a way to use your weapons to avoid that. Just didn't do it. Because if I use this... Ooh. I want it. Nice. Yeah, Dr. Wily's castle, this is the right opportunity to start using your E-tanks, your accumulated. Come on. I know you're going to wake up as soon as I get close. There you go. Oh dear. Little help, rush jets? Do you work underwater? Yeah. Much easier. Ow. Come back here, Joe. Come back here, Rush. Slow down due to all of the sprites on the screen. Okay. Ow. Always nice when I get to hit them before they... just as they peek their head from under their helmets. Nice. Always appreciated and extra life. So generous. Come here. Come on, wake up. Oh. Oh yeah, he's too small for my shots to hit. Charge. Okay, free health, nice. He spawned. Again, chicken on the stairs. Uh-oh. Ah! I'm stuck. Let's try the gyro attack again, I guess, that one. Yeah. I guess I'll use the arrow again. Well, yeah, you can only use a few of them before they run out. Okay, I'm just gonna... Ah! Really? Okay. Oh. Fire. Ah. There you go. Yeah, as you can see, some weapons in this game are way more useful than others. Ah, this guy. Okay. Ow. Oh yeah. Okay, he goes from one side and then the other. I have to remember that. Oh dear. Yeah. And the other. Okay, yeah. Once you get his pattern down, not that hard. Ow. Ow. Should I use an E-tank or save them? Yeah, use an E-tank. I'm getting cornered there. Yeah, would have died there. Very short stage. I mean, the outline of the lines that those connecting, those lines that connect the one dot to the other, they kind of follow the same pattern as the actual stages, so you can kind of figure out the layout of the stage based on how the line is shaped. So this seems to be like a very short one, which makes me believe that it's time for a boss rush mode. Necessary. There you go. So let's see. Do I use the? Let's try not without using their weaknesses. But if I get too low on health, then yeah, maybe I'll use it. Because a few of them I did beat, but I got a little low on health after I beat them. Oh. So it might be useful to use the weakness just so I don't lose a lot of health in the fight. What? Stop following me. So funny when he's just walking right next to Mega Man. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna go clockwise. Ah, yeah, you again. But this time I remember your pattern. Yeah. Over here and then go closer. Other way, then closer. Wait, jump over. Other way, then closer. Yeah, you shoot his bombs where I am, but get closer and then just keep repeating this movement. And he's done. See, once you know the pattern, not that hard. Oh, you again. Okay, you were a little hard. What's your weakness? I think Gyro Man is his weakness, so yeah, Gotcha. Okay. Star Man, yeah, he's easy, I can use the Mega Buster and not worry about losing too much health. I mean, if you're careful enough, you can defeat him without taking any damage. So. Wait. Shoot. Wait. Shoot. Whoa. Wasn't careful enough. And done. Stone Man. Stone Man versus Rock Man, round 2. Yeah, you gotta hit him right before he hits the ground. Because once he breaks apart, he doesn't take damage. But if I hit him as soon as he is about to hit the ground... Or maybe I could jump and shoot like this. Yeah, he has a cool design, but his attack pattern is very easy to avoid. He just jumps around. Barely uses his own weapon, the Power Stone. Yeah, this is another one. As long as I get the timing of his shots right. Ow. Should be easy. And now. And now. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And now. Almost like his waves are just appear in random location. It doesn't put his wave right under me or something. It's where I am. Okay, just 2 more. Oh yeah. What happened there? I'm falling upwards. Yep, Gravity Man again. Here you go. Guy from the cover up there. Always a fan of his design. His big shoulder. I guess yeah. I also like the bosses that kind of don't look like just a regular human with an armor. I mean, I guess the more extra bits or weird body parts they have, the more interesting their design. Oh. Eventually you would have, like, I mean, there have been bosses with, like, no head, like Airman and Needleman, and bosses with no hands, like Fireman, and bosses with no legs, like Cloudman, I guess. Yeah, they do vary a lot there. In Mega Man 6, there was a Centaur. Okay. Let's go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, this seems dangerous. Okay, come on, come on. Where are you going? Where are you going to stomp? Gonna try and stomp me? Stay here and then maybe... What? Gotcha. Please don't be too much to the side. Yeah. As long as he stays in the middle, it should be a little easier, but if he goes to the side, then a little harder to avoid him. Oh yeah, not too bad this fight. Ha. Uh-oh. Now I have to worry about jumping over these spikes. Yeah, if the spikes go up as when I'm jumping over them, that I might get hit, but so far, not as been able to avoid them. Okay, maybe a couple more. Gotcha. Ah, he escaped. Oh well, now for real this time, the actual final boss. Hate this guy. Yeah, because when he walks forward, he kind of makes easier for his other here to respawn, his duplicate to respawn. Ow. Oh. Okay. Ah, you again. Okay, here we go. Time to rescue Dr. Light. Oh dear. And also time to use all our E-tanks. This is... Whoa! This is what we've been waiting for. Ah, he's sucking us in. Oh dear. Okay. Oh, come on. Ah. Ah. Oh, only missiles too. Gotcha. Uh-oh. Now we fight for real this time. Oh dear. Where are you? Ooh. Come here. Ah. Gotcha. I'm ready for when you show yourself. Ah. Cool final boss music too. And I gotta wait for him to appear within my reach. Ah, not this time. Nope. Come on. Ah! Right on top of me. Okay, time for another E-Tank. I mean, I could try, I guess, Rush Coil, but no, I'm gonna keep using the Charge Mega Buster. Just wait for him to get a little closer to the ground so I can jump and shoot. Nope. Ah. Come on. Still not low enough. Come on. Show yourself. Aha! That's low enough. Nope. Aha. Ah, thought I could get a freebie. Aha. Nope. Aha. It's your mistake. I was getting too close to me. Come on. Not quite. Aha. 2 or 3 more and she'll be done. Ah, didn't get a freebie. Come on. Aha. Gotcha. He's running away. Get back here, you. Hey, there's Dr. Light. And there he does his groveling again. Oh, please forgive me. Please forgive me. I'll do better this time. Whoa. Oh dear. Whoa. Mega Man's really strong. He's holding up the entire ceiling of the lab. And Dr. Wily escaped. Or Wily. Wily. What? Proto Man. His whistle. Hey, he helped us out. There he is in the corner. And there's Dr. Wily escaping in his ship. While his lab gets destroyed. Yeah, that was Mega Man 5. Always fun to go through it. Designers of each of Robot Masters. DWN means, I think, Dr. Wily number or something. I don't know, number 35. So he's he's the 35th robot designed by Dr. Wily. Tatsunari Oguri. Funny design is this one. Tatsumi Saikusa. This one is very cute. A little face. Like I said, I always find it cool when a robot is not quite as humanoid. This one. Yeah. Although I do find it weird when they have like eyes on their chest like that, like Airman, Needleman, and Napalm Man, and Dustman. I think also had that. Shinobu Kojifuri, Daisuke Kawamura. enjoying the credits. Tetsuya Ishimaru, Daisuke Hashimoto. Yeah, I think that by this time they are allowing the developers to actually put their real names instead of the earlier Megamans. They had to use pseudonyms. So yeah, maybe I'm thinking the next Mega Man I play will be in number 4, because that, like I said when in the beginning of the stream, the ones that I played when I was a kid were Mega Man 3, 4, and 5, because 4 and 5 were the only ones that were available for rent in the place where I used to rent NES games, and number 3 was the only one I owned. Yeah. Oh yeah, Inafkin, Tom, they're still using their pseudonyms. Inafkin is Keiji Inafune. I guess by now it's their nicknames. Yeah, if they use the different names, people wouldn't recognize. Hey, look, it's Beat. Yeah, like I'll probably play all of them eventually, but I haven't decided in which order yet. Oh yeah, this was fun going through this again. Always a pleasure. Very nice. Oh yeah, let's see. Yeah, this Tuesday, this weekend I won't be streaming, but next Tuesday I'll be coming back to Monster Boy and the Cursed Kingdom, and then the following weekend I'll be coming back to Boy and His Blob and Stone Keep. And yeah, I'm thinking of leaving Thursdays for kind of these kind of games that are outside of my schedule. So yeah, this is my schedule right now. I'm currently playing through Stone Keep, Monster Boy, and Boy and His Blob. And once I finish one of these 3, I'll start either La Mulana or Star Trek Judgment Rights or MDK2. So if you like these kind of games, make sure to follow the channel so you get notified when I start these. And yeah, I'll leave Thursdays. The Thursday when I don't stream on weekends, so alternating between like one Thursday yes, then another Thursday no, then another Thursday yes. I might play these shorter games, like NES games, or maybe I'll give Crypto the Necrodancer another attempt, or I'll play some more random NES games, random SNES games, or random Genesis games with the roulette. Or maybe I'll give Crypto the Necrodancer another shot. So yeah, these Thursday will be for random bonus streams, whatever I decide at the time. Yeah, if you like these kinds of games, I play a lot on this channel. Retro, sometimes they're remakes of retro games, sometimes they're retro-inspired games. Yeah, I play a lot of them. I do play a couple of modern games too, but most of them are retro games. I really like showing off the stuff I grew up with. And yeah, if you missed my other Mega Man playthrough, I played Mega Man 3. You can check them on check my playthroughs on Twitch and on YouTube. I have several playlists or Switch games, NES games, and Ultima series, Myst series, Zork series. Yeah, hope you guys had fun. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye!